In this video, we are going to see how to create this layout using Divi. Fine. Now let's get started. So to follow along, we are going to create a section with single row. Cool. We have a section with single row. Make sure. Fine. This is the actual working layout which I have created. Now let's start this from scratch. Fine. Now what we need is we need a single row. Let's select a single row. We are not going to add any module for now. So now if you see for the section, I have removed the bottom padding. So let me remove the bottom padding to 0 and let the top be auto. Now if you see, there is no padding at the bottom. Now let's select this row and let's remove padding on all sides. So spacing, padding on, removing padding on all sides. Click on OK. And now we can add the blurb. Click on blurb, and this is going to be the icon blurb. We just need 2 lines of code. Let me remove all other thing. And on the text, let's make this text align center. Now image and icon, let's change the icon. We don't need image, we want icon, so let's change the icon to anything. So let's select this for now, and we want to give the custom size to the icon. So get into the icon and let this be top and all. Use font size, icon custom font size, and I need to be 50 pixel. Cool, that seems alright. Now what we need is, since we are in the blurb, we have to give the size. So select the sizing, and we are going to give the width or the max width of 400 pixel. I have changed the background color of it, and you can see this is the background color. Now this is a single column. Cool. Now what we need to do is we need to add a divider. So instead of adding a new row, let's get into the navigator. You can see there's a plus. Click on this plus, and we need to add the divider. Click on divider. Now get into the desktop view, and this is the thing where we need to show some calculation. So in the divider, on the sizing, let the divider weight be 150 pixel, and let the width be 2 pixel. Let the max width also be 2 pixel, and let the text align be center. And scroll down a bit, let the max height is also 150 pixel as the divider width. Remove the min height. We can give this to max height. Now that seems alright. Select the divider, and let's see what are the options available. Let this be solid, or you can have anything on your convenient. Let this be solid for now. Top and bottom we have the option. Let this be top. Let the margin be 0 on all sides. Let the padding also be 0 on all sides. Click on OK. Now since this is the center, if that doesn't look as we thought, what we can do is, let me remove the margin for the blurb, where we can find in the spacing, margin 0 on all sides. We need not have to give padding 0. So if I click on blurb, click on spacing, and give the padding of top 6%, not 66%, bottom 6%, left 3%, and right 3%. click on save, and that seems alright. Now click on this again. Now we need to add again blurb. This time I'm going to remove the text and the title. Let me open the blurb again, and I want the icon. Let's select the icon, use the icon, and this need to be the bottom chevron. Now it's over here. Now the width, get the sizing and give the sizing of 50%. Module center, and we can give the size of the color as black. Let me pick the black, and we have to use the position absolute, and the vertical offset a bit at this place is okay. Now select this border and give border width of 2 pixel, and let me select the divider as well, and we can give the color to the divider, line color as black. Now let's check the desktop version. Cool. Now what we need to do is let's duplicate this column for now. So we don't need this divider as well. Over here, if you see, I have given translate, so you can see the transform. I have given we just need to give border to this column. Let's give border to the column. Let the border width be 2 pixel, as we are maintaining 2 pixel throughout. Cool. Now since we have duplicated this, let's select this and edit the blurb, and let the background color, you can find the background color just over here. Select anything. This is not right. Let's just pick the color which is convenient for you. Cool. Click on OK. Now select this row and click on settings, and I want the padding, margin. So on the spacing, let the margin be 1, let's say 6%. Not the percentage, that's not the margin, it is going to be the padding. Top and bottom, we got it. Now we have to duplicate this column, not the column, just the blurb. So we got this blurb over here. Select the blurb and give position absolute. Let's see, okay, it's just behind it. Let's change the alignment. Now it's over here. Now we have to check the transform, translate just 50 percentage, not on negative side. Click on OK. Now let's again do one more thing, which is we have to modify the position again, position absolute. Cool. Now position absolute, let's use the vertical offset. Cool. Now you can adjust the height as per your space as per the requirement. I have a problem with my mouse. Now you got the idea how to do this. Click on OK. Now remove the bottom border. So bottom border, let this be transparent. You will get the color option in just over here. Cool. Now select this, make a duplicate of it. It is just below it since we are using position absolute. Okay. Now again use the position absolute. I'm sorry for that. Let's select the position. I don't know where it has gone. It's over here. Now we'll use, okay, it's over here. I think we use the offset, the horizontal offset again. Okay, this seems all right. You can play with the slider, the space. Click on OK. Now we just need to change the blur image. I went the icon, just need to change the icon. You can find icon, this one. Click on OK. Now make a duplicate of this, just drag it, not this one. I have I have select this, drag and place it somewhere, or we can simply edit this because there are two overlapping top overlapping each other. Now use the position, change the position of it. Now you got this. Now we can use vertical offset, sorry, horizontal offset. Okay, we are not getting the horizontal offset. Now now we got it. Now let's change the icon, and here you go, you got it, the final output. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.